What's going on, everybody? Master Taint here with another war recap for you from Semper Invicta. This one was actually a pretty easy war. They didn't even get all their attacks in, and you can see why here. Look at our Town Hall 10s. Most of them left unstarred, 1 stars on all the rest of them, and that continues all the way down the bases. 1 and 2 stars all the way down. They only had 1 3-star attack. How you managed to not 2-star an anti-3 base, I'm not sure. I mean, Master Eggs will basically do it every time. The Town Hall's basically on the outside. But if you look at the enemy side here, you can see 5 Town Hall 10 3 stars. One of them was actually a Town Hall 9 attacking Town Hall 10. So very good job, everybody. And then when you look at the Town Hall 9s here, all the way down the list, 3 stars all the way down. So yeah, really awesome war for us. Last war we broke our star record. This time we did it again by 2. So really good set of wars for us. First replay we're going to look at today is by Haggers versus their number 13. It's not the best design base. I'm not going to lie to you. Pretty much any composition would probably roll right through this, but I wanted to show it because of how fast he took it down. He dropped in his first 2 golems at a minute 41, which means he was able to absolutely destroy this base in almost about half the time you're given to attack a base. The enemy CC consisted of some Valkyries and some archers and wizards, so both of his heroes and a bunch of wizards and golems under a rage spell here is absolutely going to destroy both the enemy heroes, all the towers up here. It's going to pop both sets of double giant bombs. Golem sets one off there. Unfortunately, Wizard sets them off on the outside here, so the wizards do die, but he has both of his heroes still at almost full health and doesn't use his ability yet, and then drops his hogs along the defenses at the bottom side. This heal spell he drops on the right, it's really useless actually. It doesn't really heal any of his hogs except for this one that jumps over to the air defense here. Heal on the left side actually gets a bunch of the building, or a bunch of the hogs, but he probably didn't even need to use any spells at all. He just would have had less hogs left over at the end of this because he has so many left over at the end that the cleanup goes so fast, and that's what destroys his base. Look, we're at 35 seconds now, and all the defenses have been taken down. All he has left is a bunch of buildings on the bottom here. The top's already been cleared out. His Archer Queen is working on the right side of the base. Barbarian King is going down to the bottom. Look at these hogs. They split up perfectly, like 1, 2, or 3 hogs per building, and they just continue and make their way around the base and destroy it. With the Archer Queen on the right side and this Wizard and hogs on the left side, everything goes down at the same time. So really good job, Haggers. All right, and the next attack we're going to look at today is by Technique versus their number 15. Really cool 3 Golem GoHo. Begins at the top of the base here. You can see there's a lot of possible places for double giant bombs or spring traps or anything like that. Oh, sorry, he starts at the bottom right side of the base, not the top at all. All 3 golems go in. A bunch of wizards come in behind that once the towers are focused on the golems. You see he did drop a minion at the very bottom because there's a cannon there. It's going to be quickly taken out by that air defense. So wall breakers take him into this right compartment here, and the golems, unfortunately, they're focused here a little bit, but once these buildings are taken down, this jump spell goes down. At least one of the golems walks up. The other one is going to be tanking the defenses for a little while he punches. Going to be able to do a lot of cleanup down there. Barbarian King comes in behind really late. You want the enemy CC to get focused on the golem, not on the heroes. It is a Valkyrie heavy one, no witch, so he doesn't bring a lightning spell, just a rage spell over his heroes, and they're easily going to be able to take down any CC at all. Yeah, keeps going through the middle here, taking out the enemy Archer Queen and a bunch of the possible pathing to any of the double giant bombs, and then just begins dropping his hogs around the base, just a couple per defense, wants to try to negate any kind of spring traps or double giant bomb locations or anything like that you wouldn't want to set off too many hogs at a time with. And we all know at this point, surgical hogging is the way to go for almost any base. Your hogs basically surround the entire base. All the point defenses on the outside of the base get taken out really quickly, and then everything is left to be cleaned up in the middle. You can see he does pop the one double giant bomb set here, one at a time, so it's not going to be a big deal. That heal spell is going to keep all of his hogs up to full health the entire time. Now you can see all the defenses have been taken out. He has so many hogs left alive in the middle here. He's got wizards and goblins and everything is going to get cleaned up really fast. So very nice job, Technique. And look, you're even get some dark elixir out of it. Maybe pay back a little of those hogs. Pretty sweet, eh? It's a good deal. It's a good deal. War's totally worth it. Nah, just kidding. Okay, and the last attack we're going to look at today is by one of our newer guys, Savage versus their number 17. Really cool Shattered LaLoon attack. Doesn't actually get 2 air defenses down this Shatter. He only gets one of the air defenses, the enemy Archer Queen and the Air Sweeper. But the low-level air defenses here. It makes it really perfect, and you'll see right at the end of the raid, everything comes together really well. Unfortunately, his wall breakers pathed a little bit weird there and failed. Drops his jump spell a little bit closer to the wall than he wanted to. He probably wanted to help his heroes get into the core, but you have to do what you have to do to get through the wall. If he allowed them to sit there punching the wall for too long, the golem would have died and his heroes would have walked into a death trap. Luckily here, the golem walks in, pulls the enemy CC out. As soon as it starts to gather up a little bit and he can see the witch, he drops his lightning spell right where it's going to kill the witch. Unfortunately, the witch moves a little bit and it doesn't die, but the CC gets cleaned up really fast here. His Barbarian King uses his ability right at the end here. He is hitting a wall a little bit in some of the enemy CC. Then it comes over, takes out the witch, or the Archer Queen took out the witch. Now it's going to have to punch the wall for a little bit because he had to use that jump spell too soon, like I said. But look at his loon drops here. They're absolutely perfect. Drops in a hound on the top air defense, or sorry, 2 hounds on the top air defense, 1 more on this bottom right air defense, and then 2 loons per defense in behind, but they are perfect loon drops, like exactly behind the defenses. Just 2, like not dropping too many. So he only has 1 behind here, but look at these rage spells. They're perfect. They're going to lead his loons right through the entire base, and that air defense there is going to be tanking on all 3 of his hounds for a long time. It's going to be perfect, and all 3 hounds are going to pop right over that air defense. So as soon as the loons get to it, all the defenses are going to be taken out, and he's going to have so many pups for cleanup here. Fortunately, Red Bomb there does take out a little bit, and the enemy skeletons here are going to be able to take out his Archer Queen as she moves through the base on the other side. But his loons have split up a little bit. The pups are kind of going around everywhere. You see the skeleton trap got tripped there, took out his Archer Queen, but the pup's going to clean up the rest of them and then finish up taking out these buildings. As the loons move through, they can't even make it there before the pups clean it up. So really good job, Savage. All right, everybody. Well, there is another war recap for you. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Master Taint signing off, saying think smart, raid smart, and I will see you again next time. Bye.